Today, I will explain the animal class. This class represents an animal inside a aquarium. Each animal has names, species, health rating, conservation value, events that affect the animal. Status if it is still inside the aquarium or already released. So, basically, the program monitors how important the animal is for conservation. Different animals have different importance. For example, tiger has 100, panda has 150, elephant has 120. Instead of using hash map, we use an array list named species value. If the species is not listed, the value is 50. The function update health changes the animal health. Health is limited between 0 and 100 only. Health also affects conservation value. Below 50, the value decreases by 20%. 80 and above, value increases by 10%. So, healthier animals become more valuable. Animals can experience events like rescue, treatment, or reclassification. The method as event from an event registry. Each event changes the conservation value by adding or subtracting points. The method calculates conservation value, computes the total value, formula, base value, health multiplier, event adjustment. The value will never go below 0. When this subquery is shown, the animal is marked released, and the final value is saved permanently. After that, the value will no longer change. If an animal becomes lower priority, the classify lower priority method reduces base value by 30%. As a reclassification event returns the value difference, then the toString method prints all animal details if inside query, shows health and current value. If released, shows final observation value. This class simulates a real observation tracking system. It dynamically changes animal importance based on health, events, and query status. That's all.
So hello, what's up? I'm James Yuan Dalmasio. So for now, I'm gonna explain the event class of our wildlife sanctuary management system. So basically in our system, animals don't stay the same forever. Their conservation value can go up or down depending on what happens to them. Like if they get medical statement or treatment, get injured, or join a breeding program. And instead of dumping all that logic inside of the animal class, we decided to separate it because we believe that the cleaner the code, the less the headache. So putting everything inside in one class is messy. Yes, it works, but it's ugly. So yeah, we made a separate event class just for the events that affect conservation value. So this keeps the animal class focused only on animal data and the event class focused on, events. So the event class is pretty straightforward. It has a name which describes the event and an adjustment which the numeric change to the conservation value. So the positive values mean the animal is doing better, while the negative values mean something bad happened to them. The constructor sets everything up, getters giving give controlled access, and the toString method just make sense or sure it prints nicely when we display it in the program. So for our event registry class or method, now here is where it gets clean. Instead of creating events over and over again, we use an event registry method. So this method stores all predefined events in one static array list. So events like successful medical treatment, breeding success, illness, injury, and even international recognition, so on and so forth, are all loaded automatically when the program starts. So why we use static? So we made the event registry static because these events are shared across the entire system. They're not tied to a specific animal, but they're system-wide rules. So yeah, one source of truth, no duplicates, and no inconsistencies. So how we use it? If we need a specific event, we use getEvent with the parameter of name method. If we want to show all possible events in a menu or a list, we use getAllEvents method. So it's super flexible and super clean. So we designed this to make the code easier to read, easier to maintain, and easier to expand for later works. So if we want to add a new event, we don't touch the animal class. We just update the event registry or the event itself. So that's how we avoid to breaking up our code. So for our real world logic, so this actually matches real wildlife conservation systems where events are standardized and applied consistently. So yeah, it's not just code for the sake of the code. It's actually makes sense. So to sum it up, the event class help us keep the system modular, organized, and scalable. So as what I have said, clean design, less clutter, and more control. So thanks for watching. I hope you understand well our project for this prelim. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is John Paul de Consorte from 2CSA and I'm the one who will explain to you the sanctuary class on our project. So now, as you can see, we provide a package OOP prelim project because this line places the class inside which helps organize related classes and avoid naming conflicts. Then we import java.util.arraylist because this imports the arraylist class from Java's utility library so we can store multiple animal objects dynamically. Then the class sanctuary, and this line declares the sanctuary class. It represents the wildlife sanctuary that manages all animals in the system. Then private array list animals. So this declares a private array list that stores all animal objects, making it private, follows encapsulation. So only the sanctuary class can directly modify the list. The next line is the public sanctuary. So this is the constructor of the sanctuary class. It runs automatically when a sanctuary object is created. Then this that animals that is equals to new array list is this initializes the animals list as an empty array list. So next is registering an animal. So as you can see on the line, public void register animal string name string species double initial health. So this method is used to register or add a new animal into the sanctuary. it accepts the animal's name, species, and starting health value. Then next is the animals that add new animal, name, species, initial health. So this lines creates a new animal object using the provided details and adds it to the list. So next is the health evaluation. We provide a public double perform health evaluation, string name, double new health. So this method updates an animal health and returns the change in total conservation value. Then the double all total is equals to get total conservation value. So before changing anything, this stores the current total conservation value of all animal. So next line is for animal A, then or animals. So this loop goes through each animal in the list one by one. Then if A that get name that equals name and A that is in sanctuary. So this line checks if the animal name matches and if it's still inside the sanctuary. Then next line is that A that update health, new health. This line is if the condition is true, the animal health is updated. Then break to stop the loop once the target animal is found and updated. So next line is the double new total, get total conservation value. So this line recalculates the total conservation value after the health update. Then return new total minus old total. And this lines returns the difference showing how the update affected the total value. So next is the adding an event. As you can see, public void add event to animal string name string event name. So this method assigns an event to a specific animal. Then for animals A, the animals this loops through all animals. Then if A that get name that equals name and A is in sanctuary, finds the matching animal that is still active in the sanctuary. The next line is A that add event name. So it adds the event to the animal's event history. Then break to stop searching once the animal is found. Next one is the reclassifying animal. So as you can see on the line, public double reclassify animal string name. So this method lowers an animal's conservation priority and returns the change in total value. Then next line is double old total equals get total conservation value. So it stores the total value before reclassification. Then A that reclassify lower priority, which changes the animal classification to a lower priority. Then double new total is equals to get total conservation value, which recalculates the value conservation, the total value of conservation. Then return new total minus old total, which is returns the value difference caused by reclassification. Then next one is transferring an animal. So we use method public void transfer animal string name. So this method removes an animal from active sanctuary care. So next slide is A that leave sanctuary. It marks the animal as no longer in the sanctuary instead of deleting it. So summary methods is public double get total conservation value. Calculates the combined conservation value of all animals currently in the sanctuary. Then if A that is in sanctuary, it ensures only active animals are counted. Then total plus that calculate conservation value which these lines add each animal's conservation value to the total. Then the highest value animal. So public animal get highest value animal finds and returns the animal with the highest conservation value. Then animal highest is equals to null which starts with no animal selected. Then double max value is equals to negative 1, which initialize the highest value tracker. Then next line is if value is greater than max value, it updates the highest value animal when a larger value is found. Then, as for the getters for records, public array list animal get all animals. It returns all animals including those no longer in the sanctuary. Then return new array list animals, which returns a copy to protect the original list. Then public array list animal get active animal returns only animals still in the sanctuary. So event registry public array list event that get available events. So it gets all predefined events from the event registry class. Then return event registry that get all events to calls the static method that returns available events.
Hello, good day. So, this is our wildlife sanctuary management system, a Java OOP console application. So, our project manages animal records, health status, special events, and summary reports using object oriented programming concepts. So, let's proceed with the program demonstration. So, first, as you can see in the main menu, we have the register new animals, view all active animals, update animal health status, up, apply conversation value adjustments, record special events like breeding, recognition, etc. Transfer or release an animal, view historical records, generate sanctuary summary reports, and lastly, to exit the program. So let's try to input one and then Leo, Tiger, and the initial health rating is 85. So this is so our number two will view all active animals. Let's try to view all active animals. The expected output should be active animals in sanctuary. Leo or Tiger, health 85 and status is active. So as you can see, active animals in sanctuary, Leo tiger, health 85, value 55. So let's try to update animal health status. Let's try to put the name Leo and then let's change the rating into 90. Let's try to view again and the health should be 90. And as you can see, the health changed into 90. So next one is apply conversation value adjustment. So let's try to adjust the value adjustment. So reclassification completed. So the value changes into negative 16.5, etc. So next one is record special events like breeding, recognition, etc. So let's put the name Leo and then let's put 1. So the event has been recorded and if animal exists and is active. So let's try to put non-existent animal in this code. 5 and then tiger. So next one is let's try to transfer and release animal. So let's put the Leo name again. So as you can see, the animal is transferred or released. So number 7 is the view historical records. And as you can see, the tiger is released and the final value would be 0 because the animal is was released. So let's try to register the new animal again. As you can see, the only one animal is the lion because Leo is already released. So let's try to generate sanctuary summary reports. So as you can see, the total conservation value of active animals is 55.001%, and the highest value active animal is lion, which is with the health of 100% and the value of 55. So in my conclusion, the output my testing confirms that the our sanctuary management system correctly handles animal registration, health evaluation, event recording, transfers, historical tracking, and summary reporting using object-oriented programming principles in Java.